What's good, YouTube? Welcome to Sam's Wreckin' Yard. YouTube, welcome back to another episode of Sam's Wreckin' Yard. Just started and forgot to bring you guys along. So today I'm working on, again, my 99 Suburban. Today I'm putting back in the 2-inch lift blocks, or leveling kit, whichever way you want to call it. I forgot to when I changed the rear axle. So today I'm going to do that. Alright, so today what I'm working on is I gotta take off those 2 on each side 4 U-bolts and then lift the vehicle enough to get my 2-inch spacers, lift blocks, whatever you want to call them, in. And then I'm gonna put in my brand new U-bolts that are 2 inches longer. And that should give me my ride height back again, and I should be able to tow again without bottoming out on my shocks. Yeah, that sucked. That was a big mistake. So for my U-bolts, I decided to go get some made. I found a trucking company in town that custom makes these things. It took the guy 15 minutes, 70 bucks, 4 brand new U-bolts with hardware. And yeah, should be good to go. So I'm gonna crawl back underneath the truck again. I'll get you guys set up and give you a little bit of show and tell as to what I'm doing underneath there. So this is what I'm working on right now. Save these U-bolts. Now, again, like I said in my axle swap video, that's not the greatest of ideas. But in a pinch, it'll work. These are still, yes, they've been torqued down and everything, but they're still in a lot better shape than something that's rotted and rusted. Alright, I'm gonna cut you guys off here. There's going to be a bit. Alright, folks, getting close to the end of the first one. I got my where there's a will there's a way wrench out. It's actually the back end of my jack handle, one of my jack handles. Yeah, working like a hot damn. Now, I could just go to the store and buy myself a long handled 3/4 inch ratchet or 1/2 inch ratchet, but I'm trying to be cheap. Alright, I'm almost done. It's taking me a lot longer than I thought it was gonna on this side, but I know some more stuff for that side, so I'll check back in with you guys when I'm putting in the new U-bolts. Alright, side number 1 done. So what I'm doing is just putting my U-bolts through my new U-bolts. You see how much lower they hang. I have no idea if this is going to work or not, but I'm putting my U-bolts through, and then I'm going to raise the body off the axle and then see if I can wiggle in my spacer, my 2-inch lift block. So there's that one. Now on to this one. My impact is dying, so it's pretty well useless. I had the battery on the charger, a battery on the charger. I doubt I'll use it though. This is not enough room to work with here. I got, like, come on. Yeah, no. Alright, so let me get to it and I'll check back in with you guys in a bit. No, you're not seeing this up and down. I am actually laying on my side underneath the truck. So finally got the other side off. It actually went a lot smoother than the first side, the driver's side. Yeah, so I'll show you what I got going on here. Let me turn you around real quick. Oh, I don't have a whole lot of room to move, so bear with me. So my idea is to use the U-bolts to more or less attempt to keep things in line while I lift off the body of this thing off of the Suburban, or off the axle, singular, not plural. And then once I have enough clearance from the body and the axle, attempt to get my lift blocks in. So I almost made this mistake the first time when I was changing the axle out. This here is a hard brake line. It goes from up top of the pumpkin there into your rear brakes. Now, you'll notice how I have these on the inside between the brake and the axle, as opposed to having this line between the U-joint or U-bolt and the axle. I almost made that mistake when I was first doing this. I was putting it all together, and I was like, wait a second, that's wrong. It wouldn't take long and your brakes would stop working and it'd be fluid all over the place. That's just a bad idea. So, tap out all the dirt. I really should be doing this on at least a piece of plywood, but all my plywood is currently still soaked in transmission fluid from a different job I had. So I'm going to try to jack the body up a bit. Go down, jack it up, jack it out. You know what I mean. Alright, here we go. If you see it before I do, let me know. Give me the thumbs up. Because I'm actually watching that, right? Yeah. I'm kind of thinking this isn't going to work. Not the way I got it set up, at least. Alright, now we're starting to see some separation. I'm wondering if I shouldn't just do this one side at a time. It seems to be, it's kind of what it wants to do. You dig? Alright, see if we can't get this right side in now. So I think this might be a single wheel at a time, do it one side at a time kind of job. Crap. Well, for the most part my idea worked, but I don't think it's gonna work in this case. Nope. Alright, well. Alright guys, so I showed you a failed way. I'm gonna go have supper with my family and like go hang out, and then I'm gonna get back to this. I don't know if it'll be tonight or tomorrow or in a week from now. No, I'm kidding. It's my daily driver. I have to have this thing up and going. Right now I'm gonna put it back down on all fours just so it's safe again. Safe. You know, no rear axle. Golden. My idea worked for the most part in one aspect where it kept it lined up back and forth. Or sorry, side to side, but back and forth, I'm way off. I adjusted my pinion angle, as you've seen with the little red jack. That didn't help any. I have a feeling that my truck is rolling forward, even though I got it all blocked up. I'm pretty sure my truck's rolling forward, just because I am working on gravel when I lift up the back. So I'm rolling forward, and my axle's pulling out, basically. So yeah, I'm gonna rethink this a little bit, and I'm probably honestly gonna end up doing one side at a time, and I think I might end up taking the wheels off, which is fine because I do want to change my style of wheels. I have some 31s on 15-inch Toyota rims. Give me a little bit of offset. If you guys have ever done this before yourselves, I'm putting in 2-inch leveling kit, I think is what it's called. I don't really know. It was on the truck when I bought it, got it, traded it. Let me know in the comments what you guys did, or if you know how to put these things in, let me know in the comments. If I figure it out, also give me a thumbs up for that, for figuring out how to do it. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. So we got the first one in. Well, started anyway. I gotta torque it up still. Alright, so there she is. So went inside, had myself a drink of water, and thought to myself, you know what? If I can't get the right angle with lifting the body off, you know the old adage, KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. So what did I do? Did the next logical thing, the only other thing that can move out of my way, which is the leaf springs. Push them straight up. Oh, lo and behold, it works. Basically just lifted the leaf springs until I had enough room and pounded those suckers in, and yeah, that took me all of 20 minutes to do. Granted, it took me almost 2 hours to get the other bolts off, but it took me 20 minutes to do this. 20 minutes. I'm gonna go shopping now, because that's what we're gonna do. Alright folks, and tomorrow I will finish that side off, put on my new wheels, and call it a day. Alright. Have yourself a good evening, and I'll see you bright and early again tomorrow at some point. And then I'll show off my new wheels. Alright. See you on the next clip. Bye. Alright, good morning everybody. So it's day 2. The snow has set in yet again. So I'll be finishing up my passenger side for the lift block. I just got to get set up, then I'll bring you guys along with it. Alright, give me 2 shakes. Alright, so I'm going to be lifting up there. Alright, there we go. Slide her into position. So you see there's that pin in there. Oh, can't really see it. Alright, there we go. There's a pin under there. Well, the lift block has a hole on it and another pin. So I got to get that pin into the hole on top there. So I'll put you guys down for a second here, and you guys can come along for the ride with me. Alright guys, so one thing you do want to be mindful of, the reason I'm going back and forth like that, is that you want the same amount of threads showing on all of your bolts. That just ensures that it's a level cinch, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and let this down, figure out what my torque spec is, then I gotta go find some wheels. Mind you, it is snowing right now, so actually I think I might just throw the original wheels back on. The 15s that I had that I wanted to put on this video, they're not the greatest of tires that are on it, the rubber. So I think that's for another day. Alright, so she's in, she's on, she's torqued. Now, before I go, I wanted to talk a little bit about something here. The U-bolts that I changed to add in the lift blocks. So this is originally what we had on the truck with the 2-inch lift blocks, the original setup. Now, these are, I don't know if you can see that very well, these are rusted and rotted and the threads are gone right there. Now these are what I put in when I changed the axle. You'll notice that there's a significant amount of difference here. I mean, yeah, I got the bolts on there lower, but you know, there's a fair amount of difference there. And that's That's why I needed to change the U-bolts and buy new U-bolts to install my lift blocks again. Because these ones here just simply don't have enough threads to accommodate for the 2 inches. So, yeah. These ones here are stock. These ones here are with the 2-inch lift block. Whether it be a stock leveling block or whatever it be, just make sure that you know what you're getting. These ones here I got from a friend, thankfully, so I don't have to pay for any of that. But yeah, that's when I figured out that I didn't have the right U-bolts for the lift block. Could be the difference between a Suburban and a pickup truck. I don't know. I think that honestly might be it. There's the difference between a Suburban and a pickup truck. Maybe Yukons have these too. If you guys have a Suburban and a pickup truck, if you want to crawl under, see if you have a 2-inch lift block or not, or any kind of lift block for that matter. Maybe you have a 3-inch lift block, which gives you, if you're like me and have a 2-inch lift block stock, an extra inch gives you 1-inch lift. Alright, let me know in the comments, and yeah, that doesn't quite conclude this video. I got some more going on here. So the next thing I'm going to be changing is this gasket. See, I have a really bad exhaust leak over on my passenger side here, which as it turns out, is where that is. So those 2 pipes come off of the manifolds up at the engine. They go through what appears to be 2 of those things, whatever they are. Yeah, and as you can see, there's a big gap in there, and that'd be where my exhaust is leaking from. That's what I get for dealing with rusty bolts. Oh no. Well, folks, that is something that you can run into. You can completely shear it off. Well, the good news is, though, is that it came off. Oh my lord. Other good news is I probably have a bolt to go in place of that. Oh, nice. His Vice Grip Garage says just power through it. Oh god. All the rust, man. Oh. Ow. Don't even know where it's coming from. Sometimes you just gotta close your eyes and pray. Does this make it a ratcheting wrench? Become a mechanic, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Alright, so it's a slow and meticulous process, but I'm getting it. So I warmed up the truck. Now I got a ratchet on there. Put the other bolt back in that I didn't break. And it's working. So I'm gonna fight with this for like an hour. So I will talk to you guys in a few minutes. So I got the last one off. And I'm just in the middle now of trying to get as much of this old gasket off as I can. Old gasket and rust and whatnot. Alright. Time for the new one. Go that way? Nope. Probably this way. That makes more sense. That makes way more sense. Alright. Should probably get my bolts ready to go. I think I'm gonna try to get the middle one going first. It's like way up there. Haha. Get my damn finger out of there now. Oh no. Oh, maybe these bolts are long enough. Alright. Alright. There she be, folks. All in. All in together now. So this here just pinches in between everything. Yeah. Got some new bolts in. Alright, let's go fire it up, see what it sounds like. Alright, well folks, I hate to say it, but 2 successful jobs. First one took a bit longer than it should have, but I figured it out. Yes. And that's what backyard mechanicking is all about. Honestly, it's just fix your own stuff, try to figure out how to do it. Do you know, yes, it's hard work, but I have fun. I do, I enjoy this. It's therapeutic. I get to swear and cuss at a thing, and it's not gonna get mad at me. So, yeah. That's it. I installed the 2-inch lift block, and we changed the gasket for the exhaust leak that I've had since I bought the truck, got the truck, traded the truck, acquired the truck. Alright folks, thank you very much for coming along on the journey with me. This is Sam's Wrecking Yard. I am Sam. This is my wrecking yard. Well, it's really just my yard. Alright guys, have yourselves a good one. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this. Yeah, the snow's gone. Go figure, right? All it did was make things wet. Alright guys, I will see you in the next episode of Sam's Wrecking Yard. Peace.